guys, I just want to add a disclaimer before starting anything saying that I am a professional hairstylist and that there is a chance that you might mess up at home. I think you should wait for your hairstylist to cut your hair, but if you absolutely need to, I'm going to show you how to do a basic straight cut with face framing layers. This tutorial is going to help you get rid of your dead ends and just help you get through these next few months of quarantine. And to my clients who asked for this video, if you mess up, don't worry, I'll fix it for you. Okay, so you're going to need a couple hair ties, hair clip, water bottle, a comb, and cutting shears. Like I said in my previous videos, try to get your hands on a pair of proper cutting shears because they're sharper, which will avoid giving you frayed ends, and it'll give you more control when you're cutting the hair. But if you don't have a pair, then just grab the sharpest scissors you have in your home. Okay, so first wet your hair and make sure that it's evenly saturated. And make sure your hair is clean with no product in it. Okay, now you're gonna part your hair down the middle, all the way back down to the nape. Now comb everything forward and bring everything right under your chin. And once you've done that, you can go ahead and just tie it. Oh my God, this looks so silly. Okay, so depending on how long your hair is, you're gonna need another hair tie. So I have longer hair. So what I'm gonna do is just comb everything down and just tie above where I want my length to be. Okay, so now you can take your scissors and just cut across. Keep in mind that when your hair dries, it's gonna bounce up a little bit, so don't cut it exactly where you wanna be. Add a little bit more length. And you can cut straight across. And then I like the point cut. I actually like to point cut everything because it gives it a softer look, plus it's more forgiving when you mess up. Okay, so you can remove the hair ties. And when you comb everything back, you should get a U shape. I like when my hair falls straight across when I comb everything back. So in order to do that, the front parts have to be longer than the back. So for those of you who are happy with the U shape, you can just skip this part. Now I'm gonna split my hair into 4 sections. I'm gonna start at the top of my head and bring it down one side to my ear, just like that. You can go ahead and clip this side up. We're gonna get back to it when we do our face framing layers. You can do the same thing on the other side. Now you're gonna make another parting from the top of the head all the way down the middle to the nape. Okay, so now we're gonna start with one of the back sections. If your hair has dried a bit, just wet it. You wanna make sure the hair is evenly saturated so your haircut is even. You wanna comb everything forward. So now you wanna comb everything down and forward, and you wanna connect the shortest piece on the inside with the longest piece at the front. So you're gonna cut on an angle and cut all this stuff off. Go ahead and take your scissors and just cut. And you want to do the same thing on the other side. Again, so comb everything down, and you're gonna do the same thing on this side. You're gonna connect the shortest piece with the longest piece on an angle. So when you comb everything back, your hair should fall straight across. Okay, so now we're gonna move to the front. And so you can take these side sections down and we're gonna work on the face framing layers. Oh, again, if your hair has dried, just wet it. Just comb everything forward. So now measure about 2 inches from your hairline and make a triangle section forward. Just about to the middle of the eye. Tuck the rest back behind your ear. Now comb everything forward. Take a section in the middle, comb it down to where you want your shortest pieces to be. Keep in mind that when your hair dries, it's going to bounce up. So you can go ahead and just cut that piece off. Okay? So now we're going to start on one side. Take the next section and just comb it down. Now we're going to use that guide we just made with the shortest piece and cut on an angle so it connects to the longest piece. So you can go ahead and do that. I'm also sliding my fingers down as I'm cutting to help guide me. Just like that. So now it's cut on an angle. And you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And again, we're gonna connect that shorter piece to the longer piece. Before moving on, you just want to check and make sure that your pieces are even. So now you're going to take another section down on both sides. So let's start on one side. So we're going to comb everything down. And you're gonna connect that last piece you cut with the longest piece right there. So you're gonna cut on an angle just like that and remove all this stuff. And again, when I cut, I'm also sliding my fingers down to help guide me. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, comb everything down, and we're going to connect now this short piece, this long piece. We're going to cut on an angle like that and get rid of all that. So I'm going to cut upwards with this one. Again, just take your time. There's no rush. You want to make sure everything's even. Okay, so before moving on, just check to make sure both sides are even. And now take another section forward and do the same thing. So it should look like that. So once you've done that, you can grab your hair dryer and, okay, so this is what your hair should look like. Again, guys, I'm a professional hairstylist, so that's why I got these results. If your hair is not perfect, don't worry about it. This is just to get you through the next few months. But if you're really messed up, don't hate me. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay home and stay safe.